You call yourself soldier? You tarnish the soldier name.
Angel! Wait!
Those wings. I want them too.
Hey everybody, Guilty here, and this is the final episode of our Crisis Core series, at least on normal mode, and at least with stock textures. There's always the chance, high chance, that I could blow through hard mode, and while doing so, having an HD texture pack that is available online, installed, for lack of a better word. And I've already looked into it a little bit, I played around a little bit with it, and boy, the game looks great with that texture pack. It looks really good. Apparently they use a sort of some AI-driven machine learning neural network sounding blah blah blah, and it uses some sort of artificial intelligence algorithm to upscale the textures that are extracted from this game to 4K, and they look phenomenal. So if they're not like upscaled to 4K, then they can at least be completely replaced, which I actually played around with a little bit. Completely possible. On PPSSPP, you can take a PSP game, and you can export all the textures from the scene that you're playing. So all these textures would be excised from the game and stored in a folder. You could then take those textures and you could upscale them, you could touch them up, you could edit them, modify them, completely replace them. And then editing what's called a .ini file, you could tell the game for that specific texture to grab the file that you created, to grab what you made, and load that instead. It's the closest I've ever come to hacking a game, and I gave it a whirl a couple weeks ago, and yeah, totally works, and it's fucking awesome. It's funny, because what I ended up doing was I just took the homeless guy from that Rick and Morty episode where they do Pirates of the Pancreas, and they do the theme park that Rick built inside of a homeless guy, and then he eventually gets like grown to be the size of like continental United States, and he's floating in space. So I took clip art of him, masked him from whatever background he had, and put him in the sky. So he just floated by in the sky on one of the mission levels that you could do. And it was so absurd. But like I said, it was the closest I had ever gotten to hacking a game, and that shit was pretty funny. So here we are. Zach has found himself in a test tube filled to the brim with Mako, the live stream. And Cloud's in there too. Zach's fine. He is a legitimate soldier first class. He's been exposed to Genova cells before. He's been exposed to Mako before. So he's no stranger to that. Cloud, on the other hand, has had no experience to Mako, which I used to always pronounce Mako, but I'll go with Mako. I think there's an animal called a Mako shark. I guess it's pronounced that way. I'll stick with that, that's okay. It's Nibelheim I have a fucking problem with. That's it. Is there such thing as a Mako shark? Yeah. Wait. Yes. Okay. Alright, so Cloud is a mess. He is a vegetable. And, come to find out, you know, Zack looks into it and he's just like, what's going on with you, man? Is this Mako poisoning? He calls it Mako addiction. I think that might be like a mistranslation or something. It's not, he's not, maybe he isn't addicted, but he's drunk off this stuff to the point where he's in a vegetative state, completely unresponsive. So Shinra gets word somehow that these 2 test subjects in the basement of Shinra Manor have escaped. So soldiers come out and try to stop that from happening. Meanwhile, look behind you. Damn it! They got me. I said Nibelheim. Fuck. Nibelheim is totally fine. What the fuck happened, right? We thought Nibelheim was burnt to the ground, and here it is like nothing happened. So that's interesting. So, Zack is still feeling a little wore out from being in a tube for God knows how long. Cloud doesn't seem that great either, so we come back to the manor, and we're just gonna regroup, as Zack puts it. Just hang out for a second. So, yeah, Mako addiction, Mako overdose, Mako poisoning, which they get into in Remake. Jesse's father, who works for Shinra, was passed out in a reactor and suffered Mako poisoning, and he was comatose. So I cut out a part where you run around Shinra Manor and you can find a soldier uniform in a closet. Get Cloud out of his infantry uniform, which is soaked with Mako, and get him in some better clothes. Zack's been wearing that uniform forever.
They're tiny, but you have lots, right?
He was just in liquid forever, but this
How many you got?
note or whatever, I guess, is okay.
23?
Hasn't completely
Write them
dissolved.
down, so I don't forget.
I have 23 tiny wishes. But you probably won't remember them all. So, I put them all together into one. I'd like to spend more time with you.
Oh, how sweet.
Hey, Cloud. I have to go to Midgar.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
You want to come with me?
Well, he's not really in a state to refuse, but Zack's a good guy. He wouldn't leave Cloud behind. So, Zack has to get back to Midgar, because right now, all he wants is to see Aerith. So that's our driving force here. So, got some more Shinra soldiers here. We're going to lay waste to them, because Zack is OP as shit. And I had to play around a little bit, you know, because I'm reading these emails that are coming in from Kunzel and Lucier, because they're just like, Zack, there's no way you're dead. I think later on, it's like, I've heard a rumor that some test subjects or somebody escaped. Is it you? Lucier, I guess, is in a position in Soldier now where he's just like, if you turn yourself in, I swear I'll do everything I can to pardon you, or whatever. They didn't do anything wrong. They're just proof of Hojo's mad science, which I think everybody already knows. Hojo is a mad scientist. So I don't know why they're trying to capture them. Maybe Zack is resisting because he probably feels betrayed. And he just wants to get the fuck back to Midgar. But why is Shinra hellbent on killing them? That's something I don't think I've ever questioned. Like, why? What's the point? Why are we going after them so hard? What did they have? What did they do? I don't know. So this little mini game here, you have to grab a sniper rifle, which is different, and you have to take out these what are called gun bullheads. These sort of roving gun cannons. And I, like the idiot I am, let's shoot that giant shield and do no damage. And then, like, I'm freaking playing Metal Gear. I'm like, where's the pentazamine or pentazamine? How you pronounce it? And I'm trying to get a clean shot. And then he just decides, fuck you, I'm out of here. And I'm like, ah, fuck. There went one guy. So, we'll try it again. We'll get another crack at this. We get a few. We get like, what, 6 of these little sniper mini games? And let's start to figure this shit out. But it's interesting. I guess it depends on how you look at it. Is this yeah, you don't have any kill points, so what are you doing, dude? It depends on how you look at it. Does this mess with the pacing? Like you broke out of Shinra Manor, you're trying to figure out what the hell's going on and move the plot along, and then there's this strange shooty McShooterson minigame. So is it messing with the pacing, or is this an example of just how they're doing things? A little, here's something different, not necessarily for the sake of different, but it's better that than just this sword battles over and over again. And you consider the lore of it. So yeah, these patrols are out here, I guess, looking for Zack and Cloud. And why? Really? Why? What did they do? What is so like, okay, I guess like maybe they're going to lethal force because Zack will not allow himself to be captured because he's like, I'm going back to fucking Midgar. I got a girl. Fuck you. Maybe that's why. Oh, then I'm blaming the victim. Like, it's Zack's fault that he's being forced to defend himself and fight for his life. Yeah, they shoot at you, but I don't think I get hit once, so I don't know what the point of that even is. But yeah, so these patrols are out here trying to find you, and like, seriously, why? I just don't understand. You have nothing to go off of. After the whole thing with Sephiroth, you wake up, and Zack breaks out of his little test tube, his little prison, busts Cloud out. There's like, all right, and then Shinra shows up. Like, they have really nothing to go off of until Shinra shows up, tries to take Cloud, and they're fighting Zack. And it's like, what the fuck? What? Why? Hi, hello to you too. Seriously, why is Shinra after them? I don't know. I can't remember anything from the original game. I can't remember anything from this. It's not like they're carrying around the freaking coronavirus, Gotta take them out, gotta take them down, they won't wear a mask. Kill them. Kill them before they kill Grandma. These fuckers won't wear a mask or self-quarantine. I don't know. Maybe the internet has an answer. So a lot of people are speculating that Shinra wanted to stop Zack because it's all part of their company policy to cover up, any conspiracy. What's a conspiracy? At this point, like, what? So Zack knows maybe, is it because Zack knows so much Like, he's present for Genesis, for Sephiroth. He knows, I mean, but everybody knew Genesis was MIA and that he stole a bunch of soldiers, and so he was an asshole. And then, oh, Sephiroth's an asshole, and in the middle of all that, Angeal kind of went asshole, you know?
Activating combat mode.
Zack and Cloud were witnesses to the Nibelheim incident, as well as the human experiments conducted by Hojo. They were the human experiments. So they were targeted for elimination. That's also why Shinra rebuilt Nibelheim, was to cover up what happened there. Was to cover up Sephiroth losing his shit? Like, are they afraid? Was it because Sephiroth was like their golden child? And he was like, he was the top soldier, so he was like, I mean, he's not President Shinra. President Shinra and Rufus, that's Shinra. But is Sephiroth like on that level? And you can't have him tarnishing his own name or the reputation of Soldier? Because if that's the case, then I guess. So there are really no witnesses to Sephiroth's destruction of Nibelheim, except for Zack and Cloud. Everybody else was dead. Shinra's aware of it, obviously. I'm not letting this fucker go. Fuck you. So maybe that's what it is? Because
Activating combat mode.
just, I don't know.
Conflict resolved.
Because it's not...
Activating combat
I think
mode.
everybody in Shinra knows. Maybe it's... So maybe they're afraid of what Hojo does. I said it earlier. Everybody knows Hojo's a mad scientist. But maybe they don't want that getting out to the public. They're just like, yeah, we know. But we're Shinra. Of course we know. But we can't let anybody else know that shit. Because, I don't know, people will start to trust Shinra less. Maybe that's what it comes down to. Is that they're just trying to, So I guess that guy was shooting at me while I was picking up that rifle, because he went to, like, run away. What the hell are you doing? Yeah, pick it up, you idiot. Anyway. Yep, and they're both gone. You're an asshole. You let them leave. Anyway, so I guess that's what it boils down to, is that these guys are loose ends. I guess that's as simple, that's as simply as you could put it. That Zack and Cloud are loose ends, and Shinra does not believe in loose ends. That's... very interesting, I think. Man, I might just cut out. Well, no, I see a break in the timeline coming up ahead, so I think this shooting shit part's gonna be over soon. I haven't gotten any feedback yet on my interview yesterday, so I don't know.
Combat mode.
I don't know how that went. I don't know how I feel about it.
Conflict resolved.
Like, when I got off the call, I was like, I don't feel great. I don't feel terrible, but I don't feel great about it. Now, if it doesn't work out, I know I have other options. I have spoken to a couple other potential opportunities, potential employers. So I'm not too worried about that, but I don't know. It just didn't leave me feeling that confident.
Where do I go from here?
But it was my first interview in 15 years, so...
Can't do much when I got Cloud to worry about. And Jill. What should I do?
Maybe I'm being too hard on myself.
Hey, Sisney. Been a while.
Zack. The fugitive sample. Is it you?
If I said no...
It would appear so.
Oh, I'm gonna say. If I said no, what would you do?
What did they do to you in that place?
Well, this and that. So, Sisney,
Does he have memory
you're here to take us back, right?
of what happened, of what Hojo did? He said this and that, not I don't remember.
Please, just walk away. I thought we could outrun the army. But the Turks are a different story.
Zack. I'm sorry. This is my job.
You think a cool boss fight would be
If you
here?
want to escape, you'll have to.
Step back. Next time, I'll really have to.
Cloud's just sitting there. Useless.
The Turks are here too. It's too dangerous to move now. We'll rest here until morning. Then we'll leave at dawn.
So we get into how much time has passed
We'll be all right.
eventually. But Cloud doesn't seem
Sisney.
too different. He should, though. Zack should have noticed.
Wait. He's the other sample they collected at Nibelheim.
Why did you
Nibelheim.
come here? I told you to go away.
He doesn't look well, Zack. Is he all right?
Mako addiction. Severe case.
The experiments, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey!
Sung. I've lost the target. That's how it is. So get away safely.
Sisney. Thank you.
Here's a present.
Should have just gonna walk away the first time.
If you think you can trust me, then use it.
What would be really cool is if you could drive the motorcycle with the sidecar. Super awesome. Something I
Shinra makes good
don't know if
stuff.
I noticed the first time, but that's Cosmo Canyon up there. You saw it a second ago. And it might pop up again in the background.
Not again.
Yeah, there's the mountain ranges that make up that region of the world. So that's where you are. You're... Yep. I'm remembering the world map. The world map from Fantasy VII. And yeah. Back of the face.
Get off me! My hair! Stop pulling!
When the war of the beasts
See, there it is.
brings about the world's end, the goddess descends from the sky.
Cosmo Canyon 80,
Wings
probably
of
kilometers.
light and dark
And then it
spread
looks like it. I
afar.
know it might
She
be supposed to
guides
say
us
Gold
bliss,
Saucer,
her gift
but it looks like it says
everlasting.
Gold Mountain.
That's my hair!
What beautiful
You
hair.
were a test subject in Hojo's new experiment. A modified version of Genova's power runs through you.
What? Seriously? No way. He just ate my hair.
Your cells will be
The
my
most
gift
Final
of
Fantasy
God.
line in this
The
game.
degradation will cease.
No way. He just ate my hair. My hair!
You are twisted.
And this is Twister.
The monster has been harvested
stupid.
and can be discarded.
You're the monster.
But you told him back in Modeoheim
Shall
that he wasn't a
speak of
monster.
Sacrifice at world's end. The wind sails over the water's surface, quietly but surely.
So let's see how that works out for you. It doesn't. Whoa. Whoa.
Activating combat mode.
All right, so Genesis was Project G. They put Genova cells in Jillian. They pulled her blood out, put it in Genesis when he was still in development. Didn't turn out that great. He's falling apart. And the more he falls apart, and the more he makes copies of himself, the worse his copies are too. And Jill turned out better. They put Genova cells in Jillian. Jillian naturally had a baby. So you have Genova Jillian in Angeal. He turns out okay, but he also can impress his shit on monsters and stuff. His situation's kind of weird too. Sephiroth, they did Genova cells straight into a baby while it was in development in utero. So as opposed to giving Genova cells to Lucretia, Sephiroth's birth mother, like they did with Jillian, they just went straight to the baby, so it would develop with stock Genova cells inside. And then you get Sephiroth, who is a super soldier, right? So, we're thinking, man, Sephiroth is the shit. Let's take his blood, let's take some of his shit, and put it in people. So that's what they do to Zack and Cloud, and you come to find out in Final Fantasy VII, untold number of others. It turns out the few survivors there were of the Nibelheim incident, they were rounded up by Hojo and Shinra, and they were experimented on with what are called S cells, right? So you have Project G, Project S. Project S created Sephiroth, who's awesome, and Shinra's like, can we make more Sephiroths? So they draw blood from him, which is Sephiroth / Genova, 50-50, and they try putting that in people, kind of like how they introduced Genova to people in the first
Behind
place.
you. So predictable.
And
Couldn't you guess your hometown would be the first place we'd look?
results vary.
Here to see your parents?
Yeah, so? What's wrong with that?
I see.
I hear. I smell.
Yeah, well,
What?
I guess you're right. It was pretty careless. We'll be going.
Be careful. Security is very tight right now. Apparently, another target is in the area.
Who?
Angeal.
I see.
I see. He died by your hand. You're not surprised.
I think he may have helped us escape Shinra Manor.
Interesting. The sighting reports were true.
But why would he come to a place like Gongaga?
He came here to see you. What other reason could there be?
Run away if you can, Angeal! The Turks are watching!
I'll give you 10 minutes. After that, I return to the Turks.
Return?
Right now, I'm not in the mood. I can't bring bad news to your parents.
Oh, that's nice.
My mom. How is she?
She's worried. She thinks after all this, you won't be able to find a wife.
What's up with that?
They're nice people, and they're doing fine.
Good. That's all I need to know.
Yeah.
How's your folks?
I was raised inside Shinra.
Bad question. Sorry.
Hey, Sisney. Would you mind keeping my folks company for a while?
All right. No problem.
They'll probably ask you to join the family.
Already happened.
What did you say? Sisney!
Not my real name.
What?
You have 5 minutes left.
Angeal? Angeal, it is you!
Yeah, big glowing white wing. What are
Hey,
you
wait!
supposed to think? So we go chase after this white-winged phantom. And I don't know what the hell that was about. That stupid gunblade. Oh my god.
Activating combat mode.
Ow! Ow.
Modulating phase.
Yeah, freaking the DMW, the reels just were not in my favor in this part of the game.
Conflict resolved.
Nothing lined up. Shit was just not happening.
His cells are completely useless. You are a former member of Soldier. Your cellular structure has already mutated.
You're looking a little worse for wear.
Hollander, you did it to yourself.
Yes. After nearly being killed by Genesis. It was really all I could do to survive. I merely borrowed some cells from Genesis.
You know you're degrading.
Yeah, because he borrowed them when Genesis was
Indeed.
already half gone.
But there is still some hope. Cells. Cells.
The gift of the goddess. A pure S cell sample will stop the degradation process.
Pure.
There are 2 of you. On the run.
No.
One is a former soldier operative the other an infantryman.
That infantryman carries within his body the last pure S cells in the world.
So that's why
Do you know the verse in Act 4 that leads into the
you and your
final
fucking
act?
poetry.
Legend shall speak of sacrifice.
So
at
Zack
world's
was
end.
already changed before
The wind
Hojo's experiment.
sails
That's why he's
over the
fine.
water's surface.
Cloud, on the other
Quietly,
hand, had no
but surely.
pre-existing conditions.
Enough about sacrifices
will.
and endings. I don't want to hear it.
You don't understand the beauty of these words. How tragic. I'm not surprised. Even I didn't understand all of it. The greatest mystery behind the gift of the goddess? The water's surface. And the answer I have arrived at is the life stream.
What?
There are various theories regarding the missing final act. However, only my theory is correct, and I will prove it to you.
No, that won't be necessary.
Ugh. Somehow I got the apple.
You will understand.
I don't. I really don't. This story is so weird. Genesis thinks everything is the gift of the goddess. Nothing makes any fucking sense. Oh! I don't remember Angeal wearing that blazer. Because it's not Angeal. So I went a little easy on Hollander just because I'm fucking OP.
Activating combat mode.
Oh. Look at this stupid shit. Puts down his little bag. Pulls out that fucking thing. How?
You'll share my pain.
Alright. So, yeah, that happens. So, it's a wild one.
You'll share my pain.
Conflict resolved.
I really want to message that guy, but I'll just wait. When I seem too desperate, I guess. I don't know, it's my future we're talking about here, so... Is it bad to want to know? I don't know. Fuck. You never know what the right thing to do is when it comes to some of this shit.
Long time, Zack.
So, what happened? That thing wasn't so tough.
I can't fight like a first. I'm just an Angeal copy.
Copy?
It's Lazard.
So, you're the one who helped Hollander out of Junon?
Junon?
Why would you do such a thing?
Junon?
To exact my revenge, I needed Hollander.
You really chose the wrong friends, didn't you?
I agree. I never dreamed I'd be turned into an Angeal copy.
Well, just be happy you're linked to Project G.
It's a strange feeling.
Hmm?
The lust for vengeance that had so consumed my life is all but gone now. In its place is a desire to help you. A desire to save Genesis. No. It's bigger than that. I want to save the world.
His voice acting's pretty good. Who am I to judge?
Nothing strange about that.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Angeal lives inside you.
Genesis is trying to obtain the gift of the goddess. But what is it exactly?
Nobody
No.
fucking knows.
Whatever it is, he must be stopped.
I just don't understand what he's talking about at all.
Yeah, same here.
What should I do?
Angeal may show us the way. Perhaps.
Maybe. I hope so, Director.
Director. So, Zack, what is your dream?
Huh? Oh. Let's see. To become a hero.
Unattainable dreams are the best kind.
Oh, come on. Lend me a hand. You and Angeal both. If we pull this off, we'll all be heroes. At the very least, I'd feel like one.
So, Zack, where is Genesis? I see.
So the Zard says that he has this subconscious desire to help Zack, to help Genesis, to do good. And that's Angeal's will. And it was manifesting in that weird dog thing that was sort of watching over Aerith in the church. You know, these are all extensions of Angeal. So it's proof positive, I guess, that even if you're dead, your legacy in some shape or form can still live on in the world. Doesn't go unnoticed by me. And then you go ahead and you link that to Sephiroth. If Angeal can still manifest his will from beyond the grave, well, there's nothing stopping Sephiroth from following suit. So we're back at Benora, and Benora was fucked up to the point where there's a crack in the terrain and the life stream is coming out. Excuse me. Yeah. One of those points of no return. Tells you pretty explicitly, like, hey, once you go in there, you're not coming back. And I can't remember, is this the warehouse? Are we in the ruins of the warehouse? Where we went the first time with Sung? Because now we're in this weird cave system. And we come across something strange. It's this desk. With some trophies, some photos, And apparently Genesis had this idea to make apple juice out of the shit. And his dream is to give Sephiroth some dumb apple juice. But Sephiroth is like, he's renowned. Genesis is like, we're close in age, so it'd be cool to hang out with him and give him some fucking apple juice. And I was like, oh, we're close in age? I didn't know they were close in age. So we fast forward through the end dungeon.
Corrupted by
There's a lot of shit going on there, a lot of running around.
have
And we come down
endured
here.
torment to find the end of the journey in my own salvation. You're late.
Loveless again.
You have succeeded Angeal's spirit, and carry a part of Sephiroth within you. Thus the three friends are reunited once again.
You could have just said reunited.
And Loveless is reenacted.
Whatever.
No. Open your eyes, Genesis.
When the war of the beasts brings about the world's
Shut
end.
I've come here to help you.
The goddess descends from the sky. Wings of light and dark spread afar. She guides us to bliss. Her gift, everlasting.
What is that?
The gift of the goddess. A heavenly boon found only in Benora.
I thought the cells were the gift.
There are various interpretations.
I don't understand.
Join the club.
To ponder the mystery is in itself a gift.
How many fucking gifts are in this shit? Oh my god.
We will all join the life stream. You are no exception. The planet has become my guardian.
Alright, so that is a big materia. It's huge materia. And I guess he's gathering life stream unto himself.
Keep talking to me. Don't let it take over. You're not a monster. You're one of us.
You just told him he was a monster, though.
Damn you!
I just know from reading online that that's materia. It's called goddess materia. And then he changes into this fucking thing somehow. There's the live stream. I don't fucking know what's going on, man.
Activating combat mode.
Genesis avatar. Yeah. I don't fucking know. So he put his sword down, and I guess he's gonna draw a live stream or something. I don't know what the hell he's doing. I have so much HP and shit. I'm not really concerned. I don't even know if I let him pull off his desperation move. Yeah, that's it. The battle's over. Oh, maybe I'll figure it out once I watch all this again. So the material's gone. What happened?
My soul, corrupted by vengeance, hath endured torment to find the end of the journey in my own salvation.
And I guess he's cured of his degradation because he seems normal.
And your eternal slumber.
Does this mean you knew from the beginning?
Knew what? What the fuck are we talking about? You whiffed too. What the
Stand
fuck?
and fight. Soldier first class. Zack!
Why is everyone always pushing things on me?
Activating combat mode.
Genesis has almost 100,000 HP. So I'm willing to entertain for a second, and I'm just like, nah, fuck this. Get this shit over with. And he's suddenly in the live stream. Ow. Then there's this bitch. And in this part, I thought he was dead. I thought that was it. He's gone. He's part of the live stream now. 'Cause what the fuck else? But there he is. What the fuck else am I supposed to think? Like, I think all I said the entire time I was playing this was, what the fuck is going on?
Shinra attacked us.
Save your strength.
I got some help from him over there.
It's you. Director! Thank you. Okay, let's eat. Sorry I'm not the real thing, but...
Is it good?
Yeah.
The gift of the goddess.
This apple? Huh?
Angeal. The dream came true.
How are you? I wish I knew where you were. It's already been 4 years now.
4 years.
This is the 89th letter that I've sent to you. But I don't even know where to send them anymore. I really hope that this final letter that I'm writing gets to you. By the way, the flowers are selling very well. They make everyone so happy. Thanks to you, Zack. Aerith.
"4 years? What do you mean, final?" Aerith. Wait for me. You're gonna make it too. You got that?
This must be an important matter if they are sending the two of us.
Apparently the subject will become our brother.
Is that so? But will he
Accept his fate willingly.
That's not a soldier emblem on his waistband.
Even if the morrow is barren of promises, nothing shall forestall my return. To become the dew that quenches the land, to spare the sands, the seas, the skies, I offer thee this silent sacrifice.
Cisne! The army's mobilizing.
find the targets before they do.
Understood. The army won't be as subtle.
I want them alive. You hear me? You're going to save Zack's life.
Of course. I haven't even told him my real name.
Help them. Cisne. I have letters for Zack. 88 of them.
I'm just kidding. You know I wouldn't do that to you. We're friends, right?
They can't be serious. There's no way we're gonna find 2 needles in a haystack this size.
There's no mission that's impossible for the...
Turks, yeah.
Also, Sung apparently has something to give him.
Who? The target? So we're couriers now. Delivering packages to fugitives, huh?
Reno, Rude, status.
We got nothing.
You?
Likewise. I'm heading to point 235. You two take point 120.
Roger.
All right, let's get going.
Jesus.
Boy, oh boy. The price of freedom is steep. Embrace your dreams. And whatever happens, protect your honor. As soldier! Come and get it!
Activating combat mode.
I wasn't sure how long this end sequence was gonna go for, because, like I said, I'm OP as shit. They're not doing much damage shooting me. I have a ton of HP. But then, like, these missiles come down out of nowhere, and sometimes I don't see them. Like, right there! Fuck! That was a lot of damage.
I'm Cisne. Santanlo, here's a present.
Ready to go? I understand now. Where is Angie? Be alert.
This is my job. Already happened. Lies within each
We'll meet
person.
again soon. Yes.
So get away safe. Zack, I gotta go.
So there's all kinds of shit happening here. I'm like, we're fine. I'll just heal up, and I walk right into that missile.
Like you've been there, you know. I never served. If only I was joined like that. Nothing else out there. Thanks. Hold on.
Hello?
Activating combat mode.
All he can think about is Aerith. He can't pick that fucking sword up. He's too tired. These guys, I guess they don't die. Because I just hit that one. Look at this, I'm doing 20,000 damage per hit. Just ain't happening. Keep getting shot, keep getting interrupted. It's so fucking annoying. Midgar in the background.
Modulating phase.
Hello? Don't worry, that's right. Want to hear? But work stuff? Not scary at all. Will I see you again? I'll be here.
Damn. Yep. So I think they said in an interview in like the Crisis Core Complete Guide or the Ultimania or whatever. So there's a lot of symbolism. Usually with water, Aerith has some sort of connection. So when it shows Aerith in the rain, not only is that, you know, thematic. Usually when it rains, it's indicative of something bad. But it's also supposed to be, I guess, indicative of the life stream or the ancients, etc., etc. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is.
Zack.
there's a scene.
For the both of
There's a
us.
scene where Zack is standing on water and looking up at a white feather floating down from a blue sky. When we ask the development staff about their intentions for the direction in this scene, we receive the following response. Even though he succeeded Angeal's will, Zack finds himself not only unable to help anyone, but also confined to Nibelheim, and is racked by a sense of despair and powerlessness. Angeal gets him back on track, and Zack decides to rise up from it again. This decision is represented by the mental image at the start of Chapter 9. The blue sky symbolizes Zack, the white feather, Angeal, and the water, Aerith. As with its use in the logo of Crisis Core, the blue sky symbolizes Zack, the ideal soldier first class, Vision in Final Fantasy VII. This is the image of Zack at his best and complete. If you pull back a bit, you could say it symbolizes ideals, goals, and dreams. The white feature, as well as being a symbol for Angeal, is also a symbol for wings. The wings, which cross the blue sky, is Angeal, and it also includes the hint that in order to reach those heights, dreams, he needs to overcome any difficulties. The water, which reflects and envelops the blue sky, symbolizes Aerith. From the interpretation that when Aerith hears the voice of the planet, she is accessing the life stream, we have the image of Aerith's consciousness traveling through the water, which is reminiscent of the life stream. Or it is a symbol of the life stream itself, something like the planet's will. So, it starts raining. It's symbolic of the life stream, how it courses through the planet, and how Aerith can... She's an ancient, so it could be raining life stream, metaphorically speaking, and she'd be the only one that would get wet. She's an ancient. She's part of the planet. Dramatic scream. They didn't have to do that. They could have left that part out. In OG, yeah, I think he like raises his little blocky arms to the sky with his sword. He might shake his fists a little bit, but there's no dialogue. So I could just imagine Cloud just looking up at the sky and just, like he's doing right now, quietly, and just being like, I'm having a mental breakdown, this sucks. Anyway, so Aerith knows that Zack's gone. She knows there's something up, because the live stream is about to accept him.
Embrace your dreams. If you want to be a hero.
I don't know if she knows specifics, because in Remake, I think she sees what happens to Zack.
Thank you.
Because it shows her face immediately after it shows Zack's last stand, his little monologue regarding pride as a soldier. It shows her face immediately after that, like she just saw that. Which I think she did, because later on, everybody's having visions of like Red 13 running through the wastelands, and Barrett's like, what the hell did I just see? Everybody's seeing shit. I think Aerith saw Zack's last stand. So not only she felt it here, and then she comes to believe, like, yeah, I know he's gone, because here's Cloud, who reminds me so much of Zack, but he's not him. And then I think she sees that sequence at the end of the expressway, and she's like, oh, fuck. So I think that rain there, it was pretty much the planet.
She said that the sky frightened her.
The rain is like the planet speaking to Aerith.
That looks so liberating. Those wings. I want them too. It feels good. If you see Aerith, say hi for me. Would you say I became a hero?
And that is Crisis Core. 99.5% of it. Unless there's something in hard mode I'm not aware of, which I don't think there is. And yeah, that's just about everything. And this looks very much like the PlayStation 3 tech demo. I think it's exactly the PlayStation 3 tech demo. Which means it wasn't so much a hint that, hey, you know, we're going to remake Final Fantasy VII for PlayStation 3, which they didn't, but it was a hint that, hey, Final Fantasy VII is gonna come back in some shape or fashion. It's gonna look different.
My name is Cloud. Soldier. First class.
Yeah. So what the hell? To be continued in Final Fantasy VII, and then you play Final Fantasy VII, and then the sequel to that is Final Fantasy VII Remake. Because the remake is a sequel. We'll get into that one of these days. Anyway, that was Crisis Core, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, or soon, eventually, we will do Crisis Core Hard Mode. We'll try to plow through that with the HD textures that I pulled. And we'll see how the game can look with a little bit of TLC from the modding community. So, thanks for stopping by. This is Guilty, and I'll see you next time.